Right now, you are looking live at the Vatican just hours after the announcement of the death of Pope Francis. The 88-year-old blessed the faithful on Easter Sunday, just hours before his death. Now, the Pope was, of course, recovering from double pneumonia after spending 5 weeks in the hospital before leaving the hospital just less than a month ago. ABC's Nicole D'Antonio is reporting this morning on his life and legacy.
He was known as the People's Pope, humbled yet treated like a rock star. Pope Francis is credited with revitalizing the Catholic Church. He entered the papacy in the wake of a shocking historic announcement. In February 2013, Pope Benedict XVI declared that he would be the first pontiff in 600 years to leave the throne of St. Peter alive. That brought the College of Cardinals to Rome to select his successor. After the white smoke poured from the chimney of the Sistine Chapel, the new pontiff, previously known as Argentina's Cardinal Jorge Bergoglio, stepped onto the balcony.
Buonasera.
The former janitor and nightclub bouncer became the first Jesuit pope, the first from the New World, and the first pope ever to take the name Francis, in honor of St. Francis of Assisi, who was devoted to the poor. Pope Francis carried that dedication to the less fortunate, washing the feet of prisoners and displaying unprecedented familiarity for a pope, often opting to ride in an open-air car instead of a bulletproof pope-mobile so he could be closer to the people, regularly stepping out to shake hands and share a tender embrace. His wardrobe less pomp than his predecessors, and his opinions set him apart.
Sono scomunicati.
He eased the hard stance the church previously held on gays in the church, saying, quote, "A gay person who follows God, who am I to judge him?"
Tolleranza zero.
And he declared zero tolerance for child sex abuse, a problem that's plagued the church for decades. Pope Francis made history declaring Popes John XXIII and John Paul II saints, also attended by Pope Emeritus Benedict. Pope Francis left his mark, changing the church and the hearts of so many. World leaders are now paying tribute this morning. The president of the European Parliament saying in part, quote, "His contagious smile captured millions of people's hearts across the globe." Nicole D'Antonio, ABC News, Washington.
And reaction continues to pour in this morning after the Pope's death. President Trump posted on his Truth Social page saying, quote, "Rest in peace, Pope Francis. May God bless him and all who loved him," end quote. Meanwhile, former President Joe Biden said, quote, "Pope Francis will be remembered as one of the most consequential leaders of our time. For decades, he served the most vulnerable across Argentina, and his mission of serving the poor never ceased." Back here in central Iowa, the Diocese of Des Moines is also reacting to the pontiff's death. Bishop William Johnson released a statement, part of that statement saying, quote, "Our hearts are heavy, but also grateful for the nearly 12 years of his ministry as the Roman pontiff, a bridge builder who, as a son of South America and a member of the Company of Jesus, reached out to many peoples both within and beyond the institutional church," end quote. And after the death of Pope Francis, the College of Cardinals will soon meet to elect a new pope. Typically, the conclave begins 15 to 20 days after the pope's death or resignation. Only cardinals under the age of 80 are able to vote. So here in about 30 minutes, we're going to further explain what the election process looks like. And we do have additional coverage this morning of the death of Pope Francis. You can find that right now at We Are Iowa Plus. All you have to do is download that on your TV to watch for free.